Welcome back to Trails from Zero. I was checking my DP rank, how far I was and how far I should be if I had done everything right. Turns out I was missing 2 points. Namely, there were 2 points, 2 additional BP to get if during that first mission in the Geofront with the 2 children, neither of the children gets attacked by the monsters. And one of the children got hit during my run there. So I replayed all that up to the end of the prologue. Anyway, let's actually start with chapter 1. Seems like we had another rough month for Arias. It's fine. Nothing new as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, I'm here regarding my payment. No props. Via IBC as usual, I assume. Look, seeing as I'm the one giving you all these requests, I'm sure I'm the last person to talk. But maybe you should consider reducing your workload? Just a teensy bit? I can only imagine how lonely poor Shizuku must be. Whoops, sorry. I said I wouldn't bring this up anymore, didn't I? Oh, that reminds me. Headquarters contacted me again. They keep bugging me to get you to accept the offer. Are they seriously still at it? I've rejected their offer numerous times already. How many more will it take? Well, can you blame them? I'm sure they're just desperate to find someone to fill the gaping hole Cassius Bright left when he quit. Didn't you two train under the same master? You basically equals when you look at your stats with a guild, so hurry up and accept already. Well, that may be true on paper, we're completely different people. Unlike Cassius, I haven't solved any conflicts on an international scale. To be honest, even being considered as his equal is far more than I deserve. Oh, don't give me any of that. We both know that isn't true. What about that case in Ramifaria? The Grand Prince himself presented you with a Medal of Honor. If you ask me, that's more than enough for a qualification. I have to disagree. I never truly resolved the issue. I may have prevented the immediate disaster, but the masterminds responsible are still out there. I'd actually intended to refuse the medal. Gosh, Arias, you're a regular stick in the mud, you know that? Come on, accepting that promotion will drop your workload a bit. You've done over 100 requests this month alone, for ideas' sake. That can't be healthy. Well, I certainly don't feel like I bit off more than I could chew. Traveling for work is nearly as strenuous now that there are more trains and flights coming in and out of the city. And besides, those 2 bracers transferring here should help reduce my workload a bit. Oh, you mean those kiddies? I suppose you're right. They might be rookies, but I can see a lot of potential in them. And at the very least, very much more dependable than those kids in the special support section. Hello, anyone home? Oh, speak of a devil. Come on in, we're upstairs. Oh, the 2nd floor, gotcha. Thanks for having us. Hi, Mikhail. Holy smokes, Arias is here too. I'm glad we managed to catch you while you're in. Yes, it's quite a lucky coincidence. It's been 3 months or so, hasn't it? I'm glad to see you both doing well. I never imagined we'd be seeing you two transferring to our little branch. That's just fantastic. Now that you're both here, we have Crossbell cleaned up in no time flat. We may be good, but we're not that good. We do our best to live up to your expectations. Oh, but where are our manners? We should officially introduce ourselves. Estelle Bright, Senior Bracer. Joshua Bright, also a Senior Bracer. Officially reporting for duty at the Bracerville's Crossbell branch. So, it's Estelle and Joshua, the main characters of Trails in the Sky. Afternoon of the Wolves. The chief sure is late. I'd like to start our morning meeting soon if we can. I really don't think we can begin without him. I would have slept in if I knew we'd just be waiting around. Waking up at noon, heading back to the casino, letting the good times roll till the wee hours. That's the life. The life of a hopeless reprobate. Sorry I'm late, everyone. Chief Sergey, good morning. Good morning. Shall we start the meeting now? No need. Just got a call from HQ. You guys have been assigned a special mission today. Congrats. Special mission? I'm getting some bad vibes already. Is it similar to the previous one? Don't look at me, they don't give me any details. You'll have to go to the main CBD building and find out yourself. Your client will be waiting for you there. Police headquarters, 3rd floor. Well, here we are again for another visit with Vice Commissioner Jackass. I can only imagine what he wants to bitch at us about this time. Remember that we were told this was about a client waiting for us? I think it's safe to say he didn't call us here to complain. I have a sinking feeling we'll find a reason to scold us regardless. I know what you mean. We can't let it get to us, though. Lloyd Bennings reporting in. The special support section has arrived. Come in. Excuse us. Oh, I recognize that uniform. The Crossbell Guardian Force, right? Ah, hell. My. Is that how you greet a former superior officer, Randy Orlando? Care to elaborate on any hidden meanings behind that outburst of yours? I was just surprised to see you here, that's all. Do you two know each other? Your reaction is that of a man with a guilty conscience. Oh shit. Show some respect, you four. This here is Lieutenant Colonel Sonia Bales, Deputy Commander of the CGF. Deputy Commander of the Guardian Force. Please forgive our misbehavior. Lieutenant Colonel is one of the higher ranks in the military chain of command. She is that distinguished? Oh, you have no freaking idea. She is the CGF's second in command, after all. Taking into account her expertise and how much pull she's got in the force, she might as well be in charge. At ease, detectives. So you're the special support section I've heard so much about. Yes, ma'am. We are told you're looking to submit a support request with us. Is that alright? You should feel honored, rookies. It's unheard of for useless greenhorns like yourself to be called upon by the deputy commander herself. Vice Commissioner Pierre, allow me to handle it from here. Understood. I leave it in your capable hands, ma'am. Thank you. Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Sonia Belts, Deputy Commander of the Crossbell Guardian Force. I came here to ask the Special Support Section to lend us your expertise on a particular matter. Let me begin with a brief overview of the situation. An investigation of monster attacks. That is correct, Detective. Several locations throughout Crossbell have reported similar cases of monster attacks over the past month. We'd like for your division's cooperation in investigating this matter. Wait a moment, please. You want us to investigate attacks that have been happening outside of Crossbell City? Do you take issues with that? No, ma'am, not at all. Ma'am, if I'm not mistaken, the CGF is already conducting its own investigation into the matter, correct? Considering that, is there even room for us to help? Yes, plenty in fact. Too many questions remain unanswered to write these off as ordinary monster attacks. As much as I hate to admit, our investigators have hit a dead end. Therefore, I'm hoping the investigation will benefit from a different point of view. A different point of view? A trained detective, to be exact. One that will differ greatly from a guardsman's. By that reasoning, however, I wouldn't specifically need the Special Support Section. I could have, for example, gone to the renowned 1st Division for their assistance instead. Well, I would love to introduce you to them, but as you know, they are preoccupied with their duties. As you can see, a number of unforeseen circumstances have led us to seeking the aid of the SSS. Are there any objections? No, ma'am. We'll gladly accept your request and aid you in your ongoing investigation. How exactly would you like us to assist? Sergeant Major Seeker? Yes, ma'am. Here you are. Oh, thank you. Wait, she seems... Is something wrong? I'm fine. My apologies. I can't help but feel I've seen her somewhere before. Monster damage report. A report? It appears to be a case file from the CGF. Correct. It contains all our findings thus far. We prefer if you begin your own investigation, having only read that file. Doing so will eliminate unwanted bias from your work. I see. In that case, we'll look through it as soon as we're done here. We'll leave it in your capable hands. Well, I suppose we'll have to excuse ourselves for now. We'll establish a direct line of communications with the SSS, so don't hesitate to contact us if you discover anything. Roger. My apologies for the disturbance, Vice Commander. No, not at all. Feel free to drop by my office anytime. Looks like a bit more comfortable with your current work, Randy.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I'd say the work here is more thrilling than staring at the border and doing drills all day. Good to hear. I'm glad my efforts to transfer you were worth it. Let's head out, Seeker. Roger. Are we taking my leave? Oh man, oh man. So he was a superior officer back in the Guardian Force, Wendy? Sure was. She wasn't my direct boss, though. She just gave me a bunch of tips and pointers for our training and drill sessions. Don't let her gorgeous looks fool you. You cross that lady and bam, full nightmare mode. She'll scare the piss right out of you. Knowing Randy, I can only assume his terrible work ethic set her off on multiple occasions. I could absolutely see that happening. He has a knack for getting in trouble with women. On that note, do you know the girl that was accompanying the deputy commander, Wendy? Nah, never seen her before. I'd bet a pretty mirror that she's in the Tangent Gate division of the CGF. Those guys assist Deputy Commander Bales with her work. Wait a second, don't tell me you've taken a fancy to her. Well, Lloyd, was it love at first sight? Well... No, it's nothing like that. I just had a strange feeling that I had met her somewhere before. Oh, right. How much longer do Yukis plan to take up space in my precious office, spewing this pointless drivel? Don't tell me. Is this a plot by that good-for-nothing Sergei to have you come here and humiliate me? No, sir. Definitely not. We're terribly sorry, sir. Please excuse our rudeness. Go on. Get out of here. To think that every single one of you ignored my warning. You should know full well what awaits you then. Well... whatever. Enjoy that little investigation of yours out in the wilderness. I'm sure it'll be a fun little camping trip. Why don't we transfer your entire team to the Guardian Force where we're at it? You can boot that damn Sergei out along with you. If you'll excuse us. Vice Commissioner Jackass strikes again. I swear, as soon as I step in there and see that dumb tuft of hair on his forehead, my blood pressure spikes. A pathetic attempt to stave off a receding hairline. I suppose we were being disrespectful in front of him. However, that doesn't warrant his condescendingly vulgar tone with us. Let's just try and forget about him for now, guys. We should head back to the SSS building and go through this report. After that, we need to decide on the direction our investigation should take. Right. Lieutenant Colonel Bales gave the impression these weren't ordinary monster attacks. I'm curious what she meant when she said too many questions remain unanswered. Monster Damage Report. Summary. There has been a recent string of attacks by unidentified monsters throughout Crossbell. The Guardian Force has performed an investigation in an attempt to evaluate the incidents. Witnesses at each of the 3 locations report seeing or hearing wolf-like monsters. The following 3 pages detail each case. First, Amorica Village. Date and time: at night 3 weeks ago. Location: the entire village area. Damages: crops and livestock of all families damaged to varying degrees. Damage not discovered until morning after, according to village chief. Eyewitnesses: none. All villagers asleep. Other evidence: various canine prints were discovered inside the village. No similar prints found in area outside the village. Second, the St. Ursula Medical College. Date and time: 1 week ago, at night. Location: the hospital premises. Damages: 1 medical resident was attacked and wounded by a trespassing pack of wolves, found by hospital staff the morning after. Eyewitnesses: the injured resident reported seeing black wolf-like monsters. Other evidence: none found near the scene of attack. Statement was vague and possibly inaccurate. Third, the Mines Mining Village. Date and time: 2 days ago, 10 p.m. Location: in front of the inn. Damages: one miner heading home was injured by a pack of monsters. A colleague rushed to his aid. Eyewitnesses: townspeople saw wolves escaping. Other evidence: prints discovered near the scene that resemble those found in America Village. The mining equipment in this town was damaged. This is now the third incident. Patrols may be necessary. This is worse than I thought. So it is really happening everywhere. It seems most of these incidents haven't been reported by the media yet, though. Yeah, there's something fishy going on, no question. These are definitely not your typical monster attacks. Do we know whether or not these wolf-like monsters are native to Crossbell? I'm not sure, actually. But clear paw prints were found at the scene of each incident. So I think it's safe to say creatures like this exist and are in the area. But the Guardian Force's investigation still hasn't confirmed their existence, right? That's a little disconcerting. For real, these monsters must be pretty damn crafty if they're able to pull off all these attacks without ever being seen. I mean, shouldn't they have hired some kind of hunter to track them down instead? Probably so. I'm not certain we'll be able to contribute much to this case. Lloyd, what's the matter? Did that ace detective light bulb of yours start flickering again? Not exactly, I was just thinking. I know these are monster attacks, but why don't we treat this as we would any other investigation? Well, I suppose the deputy commander did say she wanted a detective's point of view. Should we search for clues as per usual? Yeah, and if we treat the series of attacks as all being part of one large case, who would be our culprit? Obviously, those wolf-like monsters the report mentioned, right? It sounds like a pack of them been moving together. True, and with that in mind, what would the profile and motive of a culprit be? Motive? Oh, I understand now. You're saying that the motive isn't apparent from these reports. Exactly. If these monsters are as intelligent as we suspect, they would typically stay away from populated areas. If a motive was hunger, the medical college would be the last place where they'd look for food. There has to be some hidden truth that explains their seemingly irrational behavior. Logically speaking, that does make sense. I suppose we settle on a direction for our investigation then? I think so. We start by visiting the affected areas and gathering information from anyone connected to the incident. By doing things our way, we'll be able to supply the CGF with some supplementary info at the very least. I agree. Every little clue and lead we can find will go toward helping the Guardian Force. Whew, that's a relief. Yeah, I was figuring we'd be spending the day blindly hunting monsters in the mountains. So, Lloyd, where do you suggest we begin our investigation? Let's see. How about we start with America Village, the first area that was attacked? Considering the America report was the most detailed, maybe we'll be able to gather enough clues to start building a profile of the monsters. That sounds like a good start. America Village is northeast of Crossbell City, right? Yeah, we should be able to get there by taking the bus from the east exit. And needless to say, this is our first mission outside the city. We don't know what we're heading into, so let's make sure we leave well prepared. Makes sense. To be safe, we should check any new support requests that have come in too. Alright, let's check them. Overdue book retrieval. Client Miles, 1000 Mirror, and nothing else as far as we know. We're running into a problem, namely people are checking out books and not returning them on time. I need help retrieving them. See me at the city library in the administrative district. Hunting for ingredients from Oscar. I'm seeking ingredients to use in a new special bread recipe. Can you guys lend me a hand? Please come visit me at Morg's, the bakery on West Street. And assistance with a new service. The IBC. Over 1,000 mirror. We're recruiting people to help us implement a new service here at the IBC. If you have Stepf on hand, can we please have a moment of your time? Thanks in advance for your assistance. Alright, but I think I actually end this episode here, and we continue this next episode then. Until then, or probably an exploration I put in between, I'm Mace, and don't get lost.